everyone, it's Steph with Creation. Welcome to our virtual experiences. Make sure that you have your profile updated with your correct information, because right after this, the top tipper wins a 5-minute one-on-one meet and greet with Gil. All right, let's bring him out, a man of many talents, Mr. Gil McKinney.
What's up, guys? I miss you all. This is so cool that Creation got this together. I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe during these crazy times. I think I'm going to start by singing a song for you, and then I'll take you on a little brief journey out to my backyard. How's that sound? Back in New York City, last time we walked over, peacoats and flowers, jazz music played for us, cool breeze and the crowd, stiff drinks after dark. See your face, put your hand on my shoulder. The last time you cried over, back in New York City, last time we talked with you, past recollections, lifetime of connection, people that you miss, and jokes about getting lips. To know that we lost your arm around my shoulder. The last time you cried over, see your face, wrap your arm around my shoulder. This world is so much colder. Back Come with me. Want to say hi to the people?
Hi.
There's Vivi. She made a guest appearance on the piano. Taking you into my kitchen. Kind of like old school MTV Cribs, right? Except in my crib, got a lot of baby stuff, various steaming equipment. I just heard my wife run out of the room as she heard me coming in. Looks like she was making herself a nice salad. I like to have fresh brewed iced tea available for myself and guests. Best way to do it is keep your mason jars in the freezer so they're nice and cold. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Los Angeles, like most days. Lipton cold brew. That's all you need. We'll squeeze a lemon from my lemon tree. There we go. You guys want to take a look inside my refrigerator? That's what they used to do on MTV Cribs, right? Breast milk. The good stuff. I don't always put it in my coffee, but I don't know if you guys know about Oatly. If you don't, you should. Got some fresh vegetables here that Vivi picked at Underwood Farms the other day. Best strawberries I've ever had. That's our fridge. Walk with me. So this is my little oasis. This is my sanctuary. So I thought maybe we could hang out here for a little while. We've been in the house 11 years now. It's hard to believe. And this backyard did not look like it when we moved in. But here we are. So I've never done one of these before. I was quite nervous, to be honest with you. Pacing around the house. My wife was rolling her eyes at me. Are you okay? Kid falls all the time. All right. Let me get comfortable here. See if I can answer some questions. Thank you guys for joining me today. All right. So I guess I got some questions already loaded up here, thanks to Brittany. I'm going to try to get to as many as I can, and I will try to take a look at the Stage It questions as well. Or you can just like comment and say funny things and make me laugh. That's cool too. All right, to start off, we got Lynn Jenkins here. Lynn Jenkins, Gil, since Father's Day is coming up, what's one of your favorite memories of being a father? Favorite memories of being a father? Probably watching my first being born, being in the room and being right there. I had just fallen asleep. It was like, I don't know, 4 a.m, and they woke me up, and the OB said, "Get up, grab a leg." I didn't know it was going to be that close.
wasn't sure that I wanted to be, but in that moment I had no choice. So I grabbed the leg. She said, just do what the nurse is doing. Just mirror her. And wow, that's something you'll never forget. So we just went through it again just 10 weeks ago. We had our baby boy, Cameron. So yeah, I mean, that's just it's an incredible thing to watch your wife go through. And I'm being distracted at the moment. So yeah, Father's Day's coming up. It's always a little bittersweet, you know, because my father's not here anymore. And but I will say, I never thought. I mean, I appreciated Father's Day and Mother's Day, but you really don't appreciate it until you have kids. And now I'm like, oh yeah, we should be celebrated. I'm looking forward to it. Miss K, how many accents can you do? I love that question. You know, I've been working on not many, but I've been working on my my English. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to be put on. Get that out of your mouth. You're not a baby. Get that out of your mouth. I bet, yeah, I'm one of those, like, if I have an audition for something with an English accent, if I work on it and and speak in that place leading up to the audition, I'm pretty confident in what I can do. But like on the spot, I still get a little nervous. Words of Leisure. Do you have any upcoming plans to make or release music once this quarantine is over? Man, I hope so. I really hope so. There's just so much up in the air right now, and to be honest with you, like, I think it's gonna take this whole quarantine situation to calm down, and it's gonna take my daughter being able to go back to preschool because, since this whole thing started, I've just felt very creatively a bit stifled. You know, it's hard to find the time and energy and the focus to lean into those things when you're, being a full-time dad with a 3-year-old and a 10-week-old now in the house. It's just, anybody that's parents knows what I'm talking about. It's full-time. So once Vivi can get back to school and we feel comfortable having her there, hopefully I can start to do some things. Jelena, will we get to hear more of your own songs, maybe on a new album? Yes, you will. I will make sure that happens. Writing music is something that it's never come super easy for me. I get too judgmental, I think. I just need to let go of that and just lean into it and take some chances. And How Was I to Know came fairly easy to me at that time in my life. So hopefully that inspiration will come again soon. Becky, Carmelia, Gil, did you get the gig for the cotton commercial that you talked about in Vegas? Seems was either last March or 100 years ago. Feels like 100 years ago. I did not get it. And I don't know that anyone got it. I mean, I haven't seen it. I know that, that was like right when this whole thing was like kind of was blowing up, and we were in Vegas, and so I'm not even sure if they ended up shooting that commercial. Some commercials have gone back to production in Atlanta, is opening back up for production. So I've had a couple commercial auditions recently that I've done via Zoom or Skype from my garage. And I got to say, it's a little weird at first, but I kind of like it better because they give you an appointment time. You set up your lights, your camera. I've got a backdrop in there, and you just set it up and you have your appointment time, and then they let you into the room. You do your audition. It takes, 5, 10, 15 minutes sometimes, and then you're done and you get on with your life. So I kind of like it. I haven't been having to drive all over town and wait an hour or sometimes 2 hours for one of these auditions. So that's been nice. So I've had a couple callbacks. Hopefully I'll get something soon. Though flying to Atlanta doesn't sound super appealing right now. But, you got to work. So Sarah the Pearl. Did Gil do the arrangements for the songs on his first album? No, I didn't. The only song that I wrote 100% was How Was I to Know. 17 was a song that Jason Manns and Nicholas Zork and Aaron Beaumont had written. And Aaron does most of the arrangements on a lot of that stuff. So he did the arrangement, the piano accompaniment and arrangement for How Was I to Know, as well as obviously 17 and most of the songs on there. And especially the Christmas album. Aaron did the arrangements for all of the Christmas music. He's phenomenally talented, not only at playing piano, but writing. What's up? What you doing, Viv? What is that?
Banana strawberry.
Banana strawberry yogurt. Nice. You like hanging out with Daddy? Jelena, what is something you'd like to do that other people would probably consider weird if they knew? My wife said wash dishes. I don't always like to wash dishes, but, there's always dishes that need to be washed. It's just like a constant thing. So sometimes I find it therapeutic. The kitchen is kind of my zone. I don't mind being in there. I don't mind cleaning it. I don't mind, doing the dishes. I can't stand to have dirty dishes piling up in the sink. I also put in a steam shower in my house, and I kind of get made fun of that sometimes because I like to just sit in there in the steam, and I've got bottles of like eucalyptus and cedar oil. And I'll just sit in there for 30 minutes, and that's like my quiet time. Right, Viv? Mm-hmm. Furfur. I hope I'm saying that right. Was this more nerve-wracking than the bus tour in Houston? No, I don't think so. The bus tour no, I mean, I don't know. I was a little nervous before this because I'd never done anything like this before, though I'd never done anything like that. The bus tour in Houston, it was a lot of fun, but it was, I'm not always great being like the quote unquote like center of attention or like the host of something like that. But for those of you who don't know, we must have had 15 or 20 people on the bus with me, and we left Houston and we drove about an hour south of Houston to my hometown. It's called Angleton. And then we went out to my childhood home that my mom has since sold. But at the time she was still living there, and I took the group to my childhood home and showed them around the outside and sat on the front porch and read them a ghost story. And it was a nice memory. I really enjoyed that. Sam's Girl, which supernatural co-star would you quarantine with? Wait, your son-in-law is from Angleton? Monzi? What's his name? This is like multitasking at its best. Which supernatural co-star would you quarantine with? That's an interesting question. Definitely not Misha. I would not want to be quarantined with Misha under any circumstances. I'm going to say Richard Speight Jr. Love that guy. I think I could be quarantined with him. We'd have a good time. Kick back, play some music, maybe pop a few cold ones. He's got tons of stories, always makes me laugh. My sister's name is Ariel. We love Once Upon a Time. Can you give Ariel Meyer a shout out? Hey, Ariel Meyer. Wait, am I supposed to be typing these or just speaking to you guys? I don't even know. Let's try this. Right. Did that work? Did I reply to her? Okay. I don't know if that worked, but maybe. Oh, there. Hey, Gil. It's my birthday. I'm Lean. Would you like to return to the show? Of course I'd like to return to the show, but at this point, that's not happening. I've kind of come to terms with it, and I'm okay with it. Definitely disappointed, but, you know, that's par for the course as an actor. You got to be okay with disappointment because you really have no control over anything. You just don't.
Daddy,
Yeah.
look,
What is it?
I'm growing.
You're growing? Wow. Natalie Swallow? What is your favorite thing about Henry Winchester? I loved playing like that era, you know. The cars, the clothes, the music, the hair. And it was just so fun getting to do like time travel and all the flashback stuff and yeah, and getting to be a Winchester, you know, getting to be the grandfather to those two hunks. It's pretty big honor, I think. Favorite song to sing with Rose Reynolds? Are We Sheep? I don't know if I get that. Is that a question? I don't know that I have a favorite song to sing with Rose Reynolds. Wait, what happened here? Oh, only ticket holders will be able to chat. Oh, okay. So I can't. I got it. Hey, Brittany, am I doing this right? Stop, Vivi, please. Thanks. Okay. Love the longer locks. Is a man bun in the future? Kristen's laughing. Get that spoon out of my face. Possibly, though. I think I would just wear the man bun around the house, maybe in the steam room. Yeah. So one interesting thing about quarantine is, like many people, I haven't been able to get my hair cut, and so it started getting long, and so I just been letting it grow. I mean, it's been months trying to see what happens. I've always wanted long hair, but I've never had the patience. So this was a good opportunity to just let my hair down. Thank you. Who was that? BJ Christmas? BJ Christmas. BJ Xmas. Mandy, 1630. I have a question for Viv. Okay, Vivi. Mandy wants to know, what is your favorite Disney princess?
Elsa.
Elsa. Elsa over Anna?
Elsa and Anna.
Elsa and Anna. Vivi's kind of a little Anna, though. She got some Anna. Words of Leisure question. Do you like to cook in your kitchen? And if so, what is your favorite meal to make? My favorite meal to make. I mean, it's hard to pass up doing like a couple nice ribeye steaks on the grill. Maybe like a baked sweet potato and a nice salad. That's always a hit. anything I can put on the grill, really. I like being outside and just grilling. It's one of my enjoyments in life. Last week we attempted to fry some fish, and I don't think I'd ever really tried to like really fry fish. It turned out okay. Definitely need to give it another pass, but that was fun. I like all kinds of food. There's really not much that I don't like. So, and my wife is a good cook as well. So we eat pretty good, right, Viv? What's your favorite meal for me to cook?
Chicken nuggets,
Chicken nuggets. What else?
hot dogs,
Hot dogs. What else?
and mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. That's what she lives on. Somebody just asked, what's your favorite Scooby-Doo character? I mean, it's got to be Shaggy. What's your favorite Scooby-Doo character?
Scooby-Doo.
Good one. I actually just introduced Vivi to Scooby-Doo the other day. We watched the new movie Scoob. Okay. Amy 22, favorite Beatles song. Man, it's hard to choose a favorite Beatles song. I'm gonna mull that one over and get back to you. I didn't really grow up listening to the Beatles. My parents were more of a well, my dad was more of a Rolling Stones kind of guy, but it's really hard to choose a favorite Beatles song. I did really love the new movie they did. Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. With all the Beatles music, I saw it on an airplane. Anyway, moving on. All You Need Is Love. Yeah, let's go with All You Need Is Love, right, Viv? You want to sing it?
All you need is love, love.
Love is all you
All
need. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Right?
Mhm.
Just speak the answers. Isn't that what I'm doing? Oh wait, yeah, okay. I'm caught up now. Elena 88, what have you learned about yourself during quarantine? It's definitely put things in perspective. I think for a lot of people, you kind of learn about what's really important, you know, and you learn about who's important and the things that you want in your life. And kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier, just like cooking a meal, you know, like I started to really enjoy like cooking again and eating the food, like stuff like that you kind of take for granted. And then all of a sudden you're at home and, you know, you're not able to go to restaurants. You're not in the beginning, you weren't even able to like really order food. And so there was a lot of cooking and a lot of great food in the house. And I really started to enjoy that. And just, you know, spending time with the kids and the wife and being appreciative of, you know, all we've been blessed with. And, you know, I'm being grateful for your health and wanting to take better care of yourself so that hopefully when this is all over, you know, we can come out on the other end better people. I also noticed too, just walking around, like we go for long walks around our neighborhood, and in the beginning, a lot of people seemed scared, you know, they just seemed scared and like they didn't know how to act. But then slowly but surely, you kind of started seeing people like relax and notice each other and say hello and smile and wave. And I hope that that's something that like, that stays, you know, because sometimes, I mean, it's different wherever you live, but sometimes people can be more shut off and you know, even with their neighbors and hopefully that's something that can stay. You know, I think people started to realize, you know, we as a society are like, we need to take better care of each other and be kinder to each other. And hopefully with everything going on right now, that can, you know, gradually, quickly start to happen. Josephine Neville, Gil, do you have a native Texas accent? Yeah, I do. I mean, I can, like, if I spend some time on the phone with my mom, or if I go home and hang out with family and friends, it definitely starts to come back, you know. I still say y'all, but, you know, I've been in LA for 22 years now, and I was in Texas for 18, so, but yeah, I can slide back into that one pretty easy. Get a couple drinks in me. Get me late at night, a couple drinks, a little tired. That Texas drawl is right there. Okay, the Pink Puff. Who would you want to do a duet with from the past? Man. Ooh. Oh, man. A duet with, I mean, the first two people that popped into my head are Elvis and Sinatra. Because those guys, their voices, you know, such performers, so gifted. Maybe Natalie Cole. Natalie Cole would be good. It's always nice to do a duet with a female. Man, you're gonna have me thinking about that one all day. Just heard the Texas come out there. Mars and Virgo. Gil, what's the biggest difference you found between acting in LA Noire and acting in a conventional show movie? Oh, great question, Mars and Virgo. Before I answer it, I'm just going to take a peek at some of these Stage It comments just for fun. Yes, chicken nuggets. She is beautiful. I assume you're talking about Vivi. That's sweet. You look like Shaggy. That's funny. Oh man. Kaylee's on here. Can I mute her somehow? Gil, favorite song to sing to your kids? I've got some go-tos lately. They've changed. You know, when Vivi was a baby, it was a lot of those songs that are on the EP, because that was what was going on in my life at the time. My favorite one recently is it's a not as well-known Willie Nelson song called "Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground," and it goes a little something like this. If you had not have fallen, I would not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. I'll patch up your broken wings. I hung around a while. Try to keep your spirits up and your fever down. If you don't know the song, you should listen to it. I love it. It's gorgeous. What else have I been singing for her? I'm kind of like dipping back into some country, like some George Strait. Another not well-known country song, George Strait song called "The Chair." Love that one. If you don't know that, look it up. "The Chair." Well, excuse me, but I think you've got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit here, I'll be glad to share. Yeah, it's usually packed here on Friday night. Oh, if you don't mind, could I talk to you out of the light? All right. Oh, yeah. Mars and Virgo. I got sidetracked. Biggest difference between acting in LA noir and acting in a conventional show or movie. To this day, LA noir was one of the most challenging experiences I've ever had as an actor, but I think also one of the most rewarding in a lot of ways. The days were so long, not unlike working on TV shows. You know, those days can be 12, 14-hour days, and it can get really long and grueling. But doing that video game, I think the script was like over 2,000 pages long. And, you know, there's a lot of this like kind of choose your own adventure type stuff to the game. So I would have to do a scene and do it like 3 different ways often. And so I would have to learn the scene and all the dialogue 3 different ways. And it was extremely challenging. And at the end of every day, they would give us new pages. I would go home with, you know, 25, 30 pages of scenes and dialogue to memorize for the next day. And it was really challenging. There were some days I thought there's no way I can memorize any more dialogue, you know, but somehow you just push yourself and I would get it done. And all the while you're wearing like this tight spandex type suit with little silly balls all over it, and you know, acting in a green screen environment, you know, where your sets are just blocks and you know, very basic stuff. So you had to use your imagination a lot, but that was kind of fun because I love doing that as an actor. So I enjoyed that. But yeah, it was a challenging job. They really worked us hard. But I felt like it was good for me to have that experience. You know, moving forward, I know one day when I am a regular on a TV show and I'm given all that dialogue, I you know, I know that I can do it. So, Ebba, have you ever tried fermented herring? No. No. I don't. No. I mean, I'll try everything once, but I don't know that that sounds like something that I'm gonna go out and buy. Fermented herring. Wonder where you're from. Castiel stole my soul 13. I love your voice, Gil. Thank you. You're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. You're making my day. Oh, Steph Metz, The Chair is one of my favorites. Oh, it's such a great song, Steph. Love that. Okay. Did you take, oh, we're getting close to the end here. Did you take any books home from the bunker? No, I didn't. And funny enough, I actually never set foot in the bunker, which to this day I'm just like so perplexed by, because I believe the bunker was introduced after my episode as time goes by. Either the next episode or the one after that, if I'm not mistaken. I could very well be, but I never saw the bunker. I never got to go in the bunker. So yeah, I feel like I really missed out on that. Obviously I saw it on the show and thought it looked really cool and thought that seems like a good place to bring Henry back to, but you know, I don't write the show. Sam Beach, Gil, favorite song to sing to your kids? We did that one already, but what's one more? It's another one. Oh yeah, my wife just said, "Love Me Tender." I do love me tender. Elvis, love me tender. We got a children's book that's called Love Me Tender. It's a beautiful children's book, and it's got the lyrics with these beautiful drawings. And I'll sing that to Vivi sometimes. So sometimes she's like, Dad, can you just say the words and not sing them? She can be pretty savage. How long did it take to do LA Noire? You know, it took a long time. Initially, when we did the motion capture, this is Rizmon. Riz, what's up? We did the motion capture. I want to say, if memory serves me, that took about 5 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, to do my character stuff, like every day. I think we worked 6 days a week, 12, 14-hour days. And then we didn't do the facial recognition until like maybe a year later. So we did all the motion capture, did all the body, all that kind of stuff. And then a year later went into this room that had, I don't know, hundreds, if not 1,000 cameras. And you sat in a chair looking at the camera, and they had a little like, they had like a little monitor there where they would feed you your lines, and you just did line after line after line. And that was an interesting experience. And then they took your face and put it on the body, and it was pretty seamless. What TV shows, Lisette? Oh, hey, how are you? What TV shows have you been binge watching during quarantine? Oh my gosh. Oh, what have I gotten through? You know, I've kind of been doing like a Netflix dive on, I love like the British crime dramas. Like I just started, I hope I'm saying it right. It's actually set in Wales. It's called Hinterland. Hinterland. That one's great. Marcella is great. What have we watched, babe? Yeah, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of stuff, like too much stuff. I need something. I need something new. But like anything on HBO, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu. But yeah, I'm really into the British crime dramas. I don't know. There's something about them. I love the way they're shot. The acting's fantastic. So, last question. Oh, wait, Jelena, what was the most awesome excuse you ever made? Gosh, that's a loaded one right there. I'm gonna go to the next one. Sorry, Jelena. Last question. Tia Stone, if you could choose to have any superpower, what superpower would you choose? I mean, it's probably overdone, but like, it's got to be to fly, right? I mean, I can't think of a better one. Being invisible would be pretty cool, though I feel like that one would get me in a lot of trouble. So I don't want to. I don't want to take a chance on that. I'd love to be able to fly. You can go anywhere, anytime, and how freeing that would feel, right? All right, we're coming down to the end. Let me see if I can just nab a couple. Somebody's crying. Mars and Virgo. What? Don't cry. Do you guys want to see Cameron?
Sorry, buddy.
Since we're coming down to the end. Oh, there he is. He's like, no, mommy, I want my mommy. There he is. Cameron Reese McKinney, 10 weeks old. Hey, buddy. You're on camera. You want to give him a smile? You want to give him a little smile? I think he either just ate or woke up from a nap. Oh, stretch it out. Hey, Bubba. Cambo. So, this is our new addition, and we love him so much. And he looks like a boy version of Vivi, so I'm pretty excited about that. Right? Pretty excited. Let's see here. Thank you for doing this. Miss you. I miss you guys too. I really hope everybody's staying safe and happy and healthy. And and just taking care of yourselves, and hopefully things will start to turn around on many fronts soon. This is just a crazy world we're living in. Somebody just asked, favorite Loudon Swain song? Oh, that's easy. She Waits. Oh, She Waits. Gets me every time. I love that song. It's like anytime they do it, it's like I'm just hearing it for the first time, and I notice different things, and I just love the way Rob sings it. It's obviously extremely personal to him, and it's always my favorite. Would you have gone back to once if they asked you back for the series finale? Absolutely. I'm not in a place where I'm really turning down work, especially now. Are you a dog or a cat person? Dog person. I got 2 of them. Cats are cool, but I'm pretty allergic, so. Have you ever read Go the F to Sleep to your kids? Don't we have that?
Yes.
I haven't read it yet, but my wife has it, and she said it's great. Go the F to sleep. Favorite Jack Kelso quote? Oh, man. It's been so long since I've even like thought about those quotes. I just always thought it was funny how he said princess a lot. Like that was kind of tough to pull off because it was such a period kind of thing to say. But yeah, Jack Kelso was fun. I feel like there's a little bit of Jack Kelso in Henry. Definitely a little bit of Kelso in Henry. All right, man, you guys made so many comments. I'm gonna have to go back later and read through them all. I'm sorry if I didn't get to everybody. Oh, da-da-da. He's adorable. They think you're adorable, Cam. You give him a little smile? Give him a little smile. Oh, see, what's up, guys? What up? Just hanging with my dad. Oh, man, I'm so jealous of him sometimes. Must be nice to just be a baby. Just get fed warm breast milk and poop your pants. Man, a lot of people were asking me if I was a dog or cat person. Glad I got to that one. I'll see you at Rockwood. I hope so. I'm hoping that thing's still going to happen. I was bummed that it had to get moved because Rockwood is such a great time. If any of you have never been, you should definitely come join us. It's such a fun trip. Thank you guys so much for being here for this. Taking time out of your day and being a part of this. This has been a blast. I hope I was funnier than Gabriel Tigerman, because he's one of the funniest people I know. So NJ Con, I know Chicago got moved to next year. I'll be there. I really I miss the conventions, you guys. I got to say, it was such a big part of my life for, gosh, 5-6 years now, and I miss it. I miss seeing you guys. I miss seeing all the other actors and getting to travel. I miss a quiet hotel room where I can sleep. Because if I look tired, it's because I am. We're not getting a whole lot of sleep around here. Right, Cam? NJ in September, will you be there? If Creation invites me, I'll be there. That's all I can say about that. I don't have any other conventions scheduled, and I'm not sure where they are with these things, with everything going on. But any convention they want me at, I will be there. All right. Want to say bye to the people? This has been fun, guys. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope to see you all soon. Peace.
Thank you so much, Gil. Tipping is now done. And Clarinda Sidney, you are the winner. We're going to contact you right now, so make sure you check your inbox, your email inbox. Thanks to everyone who's here with us today. Coming up next, we've got Oscar Chow. Make sure you're signed up on our email list and follow us at Creation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for announcements on more virtual content. See you soon.